Hey everyone, welcome back. This video is an overview of how Nifty behaved on Thursday on 17th of April. Huge rally on Thursday. Market had a big surprise for all of us, almost 600 points rally. So let's break it down bar by bar like we did in the previous two videos and understand what really happened on Thursday. So going into the day, I have a few lines drawn here. I will discuss it one by one. So if you look at the daily chart here, we had a spike and a channel bear trend. I have the trend channel line drawn here and the trend line marked at the top. On 7th of April, we had a big gap down, but we reversed from the bottom of this trend channel line without even testing it. And then a big bull bar closing near its high. That was a clear sign that the bulls are strong. However, look at the rally here. Until Wednesday, look at the rally. Strong bull bar closing near its high, but look at the follow through here. Small bull body and the tail at the top. Weak follow through. The next day was a bear inside bar. The next day we did open a big gap up, but the close and the bar did close above its midpoint, but there was a tail at the top and the bar did not close above EMA. On Tuesday, we did open another big gap up, but another disappointing follow through for the bulls. The bulls, like I discussed in the previous video, were desperately in the need of series of bull bars closing near its high. They had a bull bar closing near its high, though a small bull body, but it did close near its high on Wednesday. And the bulls needed another strong bull bar, a bar closing near its high to announce that they are the ones in control of the market. And this is not a bull leg in a trading range or a bear channel, but a strong bull trend. And that is what happened here. Big bull bar closing near its high. It broke above this bear trend line as well as tested above the swing high of 25th of March. Huge bull trend day. We were hovering for 2 days around the open of the month here. This was 1st of April. We opened somewhere here on the 1st of April. We sold off a huge sell off. We reversed back up. The market here for 2 days were contemplating whether to reverse back down after test of open of the month or break out above. Go above the month high as well as the prior month high. And make a O pattern on the monthly chart here. We did get that here. We had a strong bull spike on the 5-minute chart and a huge rally. So, was there some news while we were trading sometime around 11 o'clock? Was there some news that we had to turn on the TV and see? No, that's done. There's news all day long. Whenever the market goes up, there will be some reporter on TV who will find some bullish news and say it is because of this bullish news that the market went up. And whenever the market goes down, there will be some bearish news, and the news reporter will publish that. And that's dumb. But that's how our world is. We went up because the bulls needed series of bull bars. The bulls had to test this trend line here. We reverse from the bottom of the trend channel line, and 75% of the times when the reversal is strong and there's a failed breakout below the bear channel low, it reverses and tests back to the top of the trend line. And that is what happened. It is not because of some news. The market is just constantly testing some support and resistance. The rally was a simple test of resistance of the 25th March high, of the prior month high, not because of any news. Like, I'm just sure that when this bull spike happened, there would be some boy in America buying ice cream and some girl in China maybe buying a candy. And neither one of those things caused this bull spike. So just because there is some news item on TV, it is really not more important than that girl buying the candy or the boy buying an ice cream. The point I want to make is you have to forget about the news and trade the chart which is in front of you. Look at the bars, look at what the market is telling you, and do what the market is doing. So yeah, let's begin. Let's understand how market did bar by bar on Thursday. So for 2 days we were stuck in this side trading range here. And on Wednesday we had a late bull breakout, but the rally was quite weak going into the close. Also, yesterday's range was quite small. If you see, it was around 180 points. However, on Thursday we opened within the yesterday's range, somewhere below the middle, somewhere in the middle of the yesterday's range. This makes me think, if we wanted a bull trend from open, why didn't we simply open gap up and have consecutive bull bars closing on its high? And if we wanted a bear trend from open, why didn't we open below the prior day low? The yesterday's range was too small, and the market could have easily done that. The simple fact that we opened within the yesterday's range, somewhere in the middle, makes me think that we might have some trading range price action, some trading range open for at least a couple of hours before the market decides to have a bull breakout or a bear breakout. So open within the yesterday's range. Also, a big bear bar closing on its low. We had a trading range here, bull breakout, but now a bear breakout closing within the trading range high. The bulls will argue that it is a breakout test and a possible reversal up on the first bar, but the bar is too big. It is more likely a failed bull breakout of this trading range. Good sell signal bar here. 30% chance that this is possible high of the day. Whenever the bear context is good, as well as the sell signal bar is good, the first bar of the day has 30% chance of remaining as a high of the day. So this did have that chance. The bears will likely sell the close as well as below the bar. Second bar of the day, consecutive bear bars closing on its low. This is more of a confirmation and the market is clearly always in short here. However, now you have to be careful. You are approaching somewhere near the bottom range of the 2-day trading range here. We are still yet to break out below the prior swing low as well as the previous day low. So this is a buy zone here. In trading range, you buy low and sell high. And this is right now low. The sellers who would have sold here will likely scalp somewhere around here and will only swing once there is a clear breakout and follow through. Reasonable to hold short and reasonable to scalp out of your shorts here. Wait for a strong bear breakout below the prior swing low and follow through and then get short. Also, the market has been making higher lows here. Let me market for you. So it is possible that we might make another high low here and reverse back up. And this two bear bars might simply turn into a bear trap. Bar 3, another bear bar. But look where we are, right near this bull trend line. And a small bar. The bar closed above the bar to low. Disappointing follow through for the bears here. The bears who sold the bar to close will be disappointed by bar 3. Why is bar 3 not as big as bar 2? Why didn't we close near its low? Why do we have a tail at the bottom? This makes me think that the bears are simply scalping out of the longs. The ones who went short below bar 1 and below bar 2 are scalping out and will wait for a bear breakout before going short again. Bar 4, another disappointing follow through for the bears here. Two doji bars, both having a tail at the top. More likely trading range behavior here. The sellers need a strong breakout below and a follow through, or else they will look to sell higher. And since this is a trading range, the buyers are preferring to buy low somewhere in here, but not a strong buy signal buy yet. Bar 5, strong bull bar closing near its high. Disappointing for the bears. The bears will start giving up now. Two consecutive bull bars, and at least one of them closing near its high. Looks like we are going higher, at least somewhere near the moving average before the bears come in again. Bar 6, strong follow through for the bulls. Big bull bar. 2-bar bull spike here and 3 consecutive bull bars here. However, if this is a trading range, we are up, we are down, we are up again. Big down, big up, big confusion. Possible trading range soon. And we are approaching somewhere near the high of the trading range here. So the bulls have to be careful here. The bulls need a breakout above this previous day high as well as above the day high before the bulls will start swinging their longs. Good for the bulls. Still more likely buyers above. Strong bull spike, at least a second leg up is likely. Another strong follow through for the bulls here. More likely buyers above and buyers below the bar, and possible test of previous day high and previous day low, previous day close. Also, even if this is a trading range, we have been having higher lows here, which is a sign of bull strength. So we might break out above and go for a possible measure move up. But until we have clearly break out above the trading range, we haven't broken out. So bulls need to be careful here. The bulls buying the bar, the bull close here as well as above the high. Have to be careful and have to quickly get out if there is any bad follow through here. Higher probabilities to wait for a breakout above the previous day high and a follow through before swinging your longs. Bar rate hesitation by the bulls here, but still strong bull spike, more likely buyers below bar 8, and the sellers will prefer to buy higher and buy and sell. Prefer to sell higher and prefer to sell after there is some bear strength. Bar 9, another disappointing follow through for the bulls here. Looks like the bulls who bought the close of bar 7 were disappointed on how bar 8 looked like and exited at break even when the bar 9 rallied to their break even price. So disappointing for the bulls here. The bulls will wait for a bull breakout or will look to buy lower. The bears, the bears are lacking bear strength here. 4 bar bull spike here, and all that the bears have gotten here are two simple bear dojis with small bear bodies. Bears need strong bear breakout before they start looking to get short. Strong bear breakout as well as follow through before they look to get short, or else it will find buyers below the bar. Bar 10, another bar. However, as soon as we went below bar 9, we have found buyers. Now we are somewhere near the moving average, and there's a tail at the bottom of the bar. Not all that strong for the bears. They have got 3 bear bars here, but none of them closed near the low, and bar 10 closed above the moving average, so not that bearish yet. Bears need a bear breakout and follow through before flipping the market always in short, or the bulls will find buyers somewhere near the middle third of this bull leg here, or somewhere near the low. Strong bear breakout on bar 11. However, look at the bars to the left. We have been up, we have been down, we have been up, we have been down. What is happening? We got a bull breakout that failed. We got a bear breakout here that failed. Bull breakout failed. What do you think will happen on bar 10? Do you think that the bar 10 bear breakout will be, sorry, bar 11 bear breakout will be successful or will it fail? It more likely will fail. Bears need strong follow through here, or else this is a zone where the buyers will be looking to buy. Bar 12, the bears barely won. It is disappointing for the bears. Buys in bar 12, another bear bar closing on its low. And looks like we are testing this weak buy signal bar here. This is a zone where the buyers will prefer to buy. However, 5 consecutive bear bars and the signal bar is too weak for the bulls to buy above. The bulls will wait for a second entry because the bear leg looks strong enough to have at least a second leg down here. So more likely sellers above the bar. And that is what happened. As soon as the bar went above bar 12 high, it found sellers. Bar 14, the buyers came in. Micro double bottom with bar 12. Breakout test of bar 3 high with a gap and a bull bar closing on its high. Sign that the bulls are strong here. However, the bulls need a breakout. Reasonable swing long here. More likely buyers above and below the bar here. So bar 15, okay follow through for the bulls. Not that great. Tail at the top. And a small bull body, barely closed. Didn't even close above its midpoint. So bad follow through for the bulls. Bulls were looking to buy lower. More likely buyers below and sellers above. 16th, another bull bar closing near its high. But we are barely closing above the high of the prior bar here. We had a bull breakout bar here, but a bad follow through. 16th is another bull breakout bar. The bulls need series of bull bars closing near its high, whereas this looks like a bull leg in a trading range. Bad follow through for the bulls again, bar 17th. Bulls will be looking to buy lower. This is a zone where the sellers will prefer to sell. I will just get rid of this trading range here. Bar 18, Another bull bar closing near its high. However, I need consecutive bull bars closing near its high. I need a breakout above the previous day high and a follow through before I look to buy this high. I will prefer to buy a high in our market only when the bull strength is strong, or else I will prefer to buy on a pullback. This is a strong rally or tight bull channel, but lack of consecutive bull bars. We had a bull bar closing near its high here, but bad follow through. Another bull bar, bad follow through. Another bull bar closing on its high on bar 18. But what do you think will happen on the next bar? More likely bad follow through. And even if we do get a good follow through here, like we did on bar 19, we are yet to break out above the previous year high. So bulls will need to be careful. Will need to be careful here. Also, once we broke out above the bar one high, we did pull back here. The bears will be looking to sell at the prior high as well as scale in higher, since there is a high chance that we might pull back below the prior high before continuing to go up. Bar 20, strong bear reversal bar here. Double top with previous day high, lower high, major trend reversal setup here. Also a wedge top. However, look at the rally here. The rally is too tight. A lot of bull bars closing near its high. And this bear bar is coming after two consecutive bull bars closing near its high. So, not a high probability short here. However, bears did have a decent entry bar here. So, reasonable swing short still. Scalpers should be looking for a second entry short here before taking short, because this is too strong of a rally here and we are right at the moving average. Low probability for the bears here, however, reasonable swing short below bar 20 as well as bar 21. Bar 22, we have a bear breakout bar here. However, look at the bars to the left. Whenever we did get a breakout, the follow through has been disappointing. And we are still above this high low here. We are right at that bull trend line. Also, we did make a possible triangle here. Let me mark it for you. Here a triangle here, we had a bull breakout above the triangle and a failed bull breakout above the triangle. Double top with previous high as well as wedge top, and we are reversing down. We have three bear bars, all three of them closing at its low. And this is a big bear breakout bar, but the bears need a follow through here. A big breakout below this bull trend line, a breakout below the triangle, along with follow through. Oh, look what happened on bar 23 here. Bad for the bears here. Strong bull reversal here. However, after a wedge top, market usually goes for two legs down. And this is possibly just the first leg down. So more likely sellers above. And the buyers, we are somewhere near the previous day high as well as this trading range high. The buyers will have a higher probability to wait for a breakout and follow through above the previous day high. It looks like we are going to go approach the previous day high and break out of the day high, but it is higher probability to wait for a stronger, a more clear bull breakout and follow through before looking to buy here. Look at the price action since the past 2 days here and the price action today. The bulls have to be careful buying above this bar high. And the bears, they will have to wait for a stronger second entry sell setup before looking to short. They did get a bear breakout bar here, but look at the follow through here. And the bulls are able to get higher lows here, which is a sign of bull strength in our trading range. Possible bull breakout soon, but higher probability to wait for it. Good follow through for the bulls on bar 24, but we are still yet to break out of the previous year high. The bears are giving up, but the bulls need a breakout of the previous year high. They need a breakout above this trading range high. Bar 25, strong bull breakout, 3 bar bull spike. Looks like we are going higher. However, if you are a bull and you want to stay long, or if you want to buy long at the close of this bar or above the high of this bar, you have to be willing to use a stop all the way below bar 22 low. We went above bar 1 high, we pulled back. We went above bar 8 high, we pulled back. And now we are breaking out above bar 20 high. There is a high chance we might pull back all the way below the bar 20 high until we get a strong bull follow through here. So if you do want to get long, it is reasonable to get long. It is reasonable by the close bull trend here, but it is for only if you are willing to use a wide stop here. Higher probability is wait for a follow through bar here before going long. Bar 26, doji follow through for the bulls. Disappointing for the bulls, but still 3 bar bull spike, more likely buyers below. Bar 27, strong follow through for the bulls here. The bulls did not get a follow through on the next bar, but usually whenever we have a breakout, the follow through can also come on the second bar. We did not get follow through here, but we did get a strong follow through here. Looks like we are going higher and low probability now that we might pull back all the way below the bar 20 low. Possible measure move up based on the height of the wedge, which takes us somewhere to 23,591. Another strong bull bar. Looks like we are going higher. Buys at the close of the bar, above the bar as well as below the bar. Bar 29, another bull bar closing above its midpoint. Yes, there's a tail at the top, but still, this is a strong bull micro channel going up. Strong bull spike up. More likely buyers at the close above the bar as well as below the bar. Bar 30, we are in a buy the close bull trend for almost 7 to 8 bars here, and this is the biggest bar in past so many bars. We are also at the measurement target based on the height of the wedge as well as height of the double top here with the previous day high, and this is the biggest bull bar. Possible pullback soon. However, the rally is so strong that any pullback will only be a minor reversal and a bull flag rather than a possible high of the day and a reversal down. Doji or the next bar, confirmation that we are going to pull back here. Haven't buy signal bar, but risky to buy after a buy climax here. High probability to wait for a more complex pullback, a high to or a wedge before buying here. Bar 32, another doji bar. Tail at the bottom of bar 31, tail at the top of bar 32. Looks like we are entering a tight trading range here. Bar 33, a micro double bottom, a low double bottom with bar 31. But tails and dojis, tight trading range, low probability buy above. High probability to wait for a bullbar closing near its high before buying. It is a possible spike and a start of a channel here, or a possible tight trading range here. Bar 34, another micro double bottom bar with bar 33 low. However, small bull body, we need a bull bar closing near its high. High probability to buy above that. High to buy setup with bar 31 and bar 33, but dojis and small bull bodies, tight trading range more likely, and a pullback is more likely. High probability to wait for a bull bar closing near its high to buy above. And that is what happened on bar 35. Looks like we are going higher. Buyers below and buyers above the bar. Bar 36, another bull bar closing near its high. We are getting tails at the top of the bar. However, the bar is closing above its midpoint. Also, we had a tight trading range here. So possible, if we do get a bear reversal bar, it might be a possible final flag reversal. However, only minor reversal is likely. And we are so close to this trend channel line on the daily chart that we might, that the bears will more likely wait to see what happens around this bear trend line before looking to get short. Bar 37, another bull bar closing with its 1 point. Looks like we are going higher. Bar 38, a bear doji bar, but another 6 bar bull micro channel here, more likely buyers below. Bar 39, strong bull bar. We are right at this bear trend line here. And this is also a strong bull breakout, but it is late into the bull trend. It is a possible exhausted buy climax, but look at the bear strength in this strong bull leg here. We had a bear bar here, barely a bear bar here, and a small bear bar here. Bears are barely having any strength here, and the market is turning into a small pullback bull trend here. Even if this turns out to be a buy climax, it will more likely be a minor reversal, which will turn into a bull flag and reverse up. So 50-50 chance it is a measuring gap, 50-50 chance it is a climax. The bulls do get strong follow through here, or the bars after it, this might turn into a measuring gap. Bar 40, another bull follow through here. Break out over the bear trend line. Looks like we are going higher. The bulls are entering out a small pullback bull trend here. Also, what if this two bull bars is a buy climax here? We might reverse. The bears might argue that we might reverse, but at least two legs down. It is possible, but the bears barely have shown some strength in the past so many bars here. Almost 15 to 20 bars, almost 17 bars, there is barely be any bear strength. Even if there is a bear bar closing on its low, there is more likely going to be buyers below the bar than sellers. First bear bar in past so many bars, closing below its midpoint. The first time market attempts to do anything in such a strong trend like this, there will be more likely buyers at the close as well as below the bar. Even if this turns out to be a buy climax and we reverse down, it will only be a minor reversal down into a bull flag and a reversal up. What about buying above bar 41 high? Not a strong high one buy signal bar. High probability to wait for a buy bull bar closing near its high and buy above it, which we did get around bar 42. Bar 43, another bull bar closing near its high. And bar 44, strong follow through. The bulls have been getting strong follow throughs after every bull bar closing on its high. We did get a strong bull spike here. We are getting small bars here. We did get small bars here, but the bull channel is too tight here. Looks like we are going to go higher even if we do pause here for a bar or two. Bar 45. Another small bear bar. Looks like we are going to go higher again. Very tight bull channel you can buy for any reason. Small bull trend. Use a wide stop below bar 41 low. Small pullback bull trend you can buy for any reason. The bears have barely done anything in past so many bars, in past 20-21 bars. More likely buyers below and above the bar. Bar 46, micro double bottom with bar 45. Reasonable buy above bar 41 high. Buy 46 high. Bar 47, another bull breakout. Bull breakout above this west shop. Possible measure move up. Also, we did complete. We've been in a trading range for this long and we did break out above this. Looks like we are going higher. So market, the computers are using some other measure move here. Possible bull spike and a measure move all the way up to 814. I've marked the measure move based on the open of the bull spike here and the close of the bull spike here. And a measure move which takes us all the way somewhere to 814. We are approaching it, but this is still a tight bull channel. Even if we do pause here, it will only be bulls taking profits and not bears entering shorts here. Only a minor reversal is likely. Bar 49 doji, but still more likely buyers below. Bar 50, another high one buy signal bar. However, we have been in a rally since almost 30 bars, 30, 35 bars here. There was a high one buy signal bar, we went up. This was a high to buy signal bar. Bar 38 was high one buy signal bar. Bar 41 was another high one. Bar 45 was another high one buy signal bar. Three consecutive high one buy signal bar. Bar 38, bar 41, and bar 45. And we are late in a bull trend. Wherever market is late in a bull trend, bulls usually prefer to buy more complex pullback. And it is unusual to have more than three consecutive bull flags. Because trends weaken over time. So at this point, the bulls, it is a reasonable swing buy. The bulls do have to use a wider stop because it is more likely that we might have a more complex pullback, maybe a wedge, maybe a high to somewhere near the moving average. The high probability to wait for a pullback for bull scalpers and buy above a good looking buy signal bar. Bar 51. What about a micro double top with bar 49 high? No, the probability is not still high for the bears yet. There are still buyers somewhere near the low and it is still small pullback bull trend, so you should only be looking to buy. More likely buy somewhere near the breakout test of this bar 44 high, bar 52. High to buy signal bar, but tail at the top of the bar. Tight trading range, not high probability yet. High probability is to wait for a bull bar closing near its high. Also, we are approaching the measure move target here. So bulls are looking to book profit somewhere around this area. Stronger, higher probability to wait for strong follow throughs and buy above it. You can always buy for any reason in this small pullback bull trend by using a wider stop, using a swing stop. But if you want to scalp, you have to wait for a bull bar closing on its high because we have had four dojis here and tight trading range. High probability to buy above a bull bar closing on its high, which we did get on bar 53. We are right at the moving average, but barely any bear strength here. More likely buyers above and below the bar. Bar 54, another bull bar closing near its high, buyers above. Bar 55, closing near its high. Bar 56, another doji. And we are so close to this magnet here. I might as well get rid of this bear trend line. We are clearly ignoring that. And we are almost near the previous month high here, 25th March high. The bears will look to see what is above this price here before looking to get short. And that is where we reached on bar 58. What about shorting below bar 58 low? Six consecutive bull bars, low probability, more likely buyers below. And this is still in a small pullback bull trend, so any reversal down will only most likely be minor. Bar 60 bear reversal bar, micro double top with bar 58 high, test of 25th March high. We have completed this measure move target as well, and we are clearly ignoring, so I might as well get rid of that. What about selling below the bar 62? The probability is still not high for the bears here. Also, we are somewhere around 2 p.m. and whenever the market is in a small pullback bull trend, around 2 p.m. market usually has a pullback which is 50 to 100 times bigger than the biggest prior pullback in this small pullback bull trend to trap the bears in. And once the bears are trapped, it continues to keep going higher. So what was the biggest higher pullback in this small pullback bull trend? We pulled back for around 68 points here. Yeah, this was the biggest prior pullback here. So 50 times bigger than the biggest prior pullback takes us somewhere to 95, 95 to 100 points here, which is what we got here. 50 times bigger than the biggest prior pullback takes us somewhere to 102 points. We almost got there. Test of the moving average, 20 cap bar buy setup. Test of the breakout point here. 75% chance that we might test the high here, and this is a possible bear trap, and we will reverse up. More likely buyers below the bar than sellers. Bar 62, bear inside bar, but still more likely buyers below the bar. Bar 63, bull bar closing above its midpoint, reasonable swing buy above it for test of high of the day. 64, bull bar closing area is high, looks like we are going higher. Bar 65, another bull bar closing area is high, but we are hesitating somewhere near the 25th March high here. The bulls need a breakout here. The daily chart bulls as well as the weekly bulls would prefer the daily chart as well as the weekly chart, the weekly bar to close above the high of this 25th March. Bar 66, hesitation by the bulls here. Buys bar 67, looks like we are entering a tighter range. The bulls are starting to book profits here and hesitating to buy. Bar 68, small bar, but a bar closing there is low. Micro double top with bar 66 high. Double top with bar 60 high as well as reversal from 25th March high. What about going short below this bar low? Not high probability yet because this is a small pullback bull trend. You can sell only for a scalp, maybe for 5 points or 10 points. More likely buy somewhere around this area. Looks like we are entering a tightening range here. And this is also too late. We are almost around 3 p.m. And when around 3 p.m. when the market is in a tight trading range of 4 or more bars, it usually closes in that range. So Looks like we might not have a buy the close bull rally or sell the close sell off here. Might close somewhere in this trading range, which is what happened here. So an interesting day on Thursday. Strong rally, 600 points rally. A possible buy vacuum test of this 25th March high, the previous month high. Strong bull rally on the daily chart. Good follow through for the bulls on the weekly chart, as well as we broke over the previous month high on the monthly chart here, and a over pattern here. However, the problem for the bulls right now is this was a big bull breakout bar here, but we did close below the prior swing high. Also, possible expanding triangle, possible expanding triangle here. We have had higher high double top, then a low low double bottom, and we reversed up. We did break above the previous March high, but if the bulls were very strong, why didn't we close above the previous March high? The rally is strong. It is more likely a bull trend rather than a bull leg in a trading range. However, Monday is more likely going to be sideways rather than another strong bull trend day. The only reason that I'm saying that is that we closed on Thursday below the prior swing high, sorry, which makes it a little less bullish, which makes me think that the bulls are a little hesitant to buy around the March high. So we might have a sideways day on Monday here. Can we have a bear reversal day on Monday? It is possible, it is not, but it is not likely. Look at the rally here. We are in a strong bull micro channel, almost a 7-day bull micro channel here. Every low is above the prior day low. There are gaps here. We have consecutive bull bars closing near its high and a huge bull rally on Thursday here. Very low probability, maybe 10%, 15% chance that we might get a bear trend day on Monday. Also, just a 20-25% chance that we will get another strong bull trend day on Monday. Monday is more likely going to be sideways here. Also, whenever yesterday is a buy climax day, the rally has been too strong. So Monday might have a follow through buying on the open for maybe 5 to 10 bars. But after that, market usually 75% times goes sideways for at least 20 bars for around 2 hours. So Monday you can expect sideways to up, but less likely to be a strong bull trend day, and even less likely to be a strong bear trend day. You have to note one point here. Usually symmetry is common on outside days. The same will be the case in case of outside months. We did go around the previous month low, around 220 points. So you might go exactly 220 points above the previous month high, which takes us somewhere to here, 24,090 area. So in the coming week, I expect the market to come somewhere around 24,090. We might open gap up on Monday somewhere around 24,090 and go sideways for the rest of the day. Or maybe on in the following days. But this is where I expect the market to test and go sideways for the rest of the month. Yeah, that's it. Thanks everyone for watching.